Schools TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rapport. Would you like to introduce yourself?
And I'm Scotty Schwartz.
Now, you're in, obviously, one of the most classic movies of all time. You've probably been asked this question a million times, so I want you to really dig deep into your memory bank and tell me a story you've never told about working on the film. And go.
Of Christmas Story?
Yeah.
That I've never told before. You know, it's probably almost not going to happen because I probably told every story. Although the fun ones were Peter Billingsley and I, who played Ralphie. We would know when the director was coming home or coming back to the hotel, and we would order him food. And we were down the hall from him, and no matter what it was, the man would never turn down a meal. So we would get him shrimp cocktail, filet mignon, whatever. They knock on his door. You know, we have your food, and he'd go, but I didn't order any.
Yeah.
And he'd smell it and go, is that a steak? Yeah. All right, come on in. So, and so we were practical joking Bob Clark all the time.
So he pretty much ended up like 80 pounds heavier after the end of that movie.
Oh, no, we gave him like shrimp and lobster tails sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, but there was beef, you know, and chicken, shrimp, whatever, you know, pastas.
I think you probably mixed in an aerobics instructor in between that to work some of that off.
Yeah.
Now, keeping the theme of the horror convention, what would you say your biggest horror story involving the Hollywood industry?
You know, I mean, I sort of have one, but I'm saving it for my book. It's just, it is what it is. But meeting people that are just egomaniacs, you know, and they just believe that apparently they put their pants on differently than we do, and, you know, they don't bleed and eat, and, you know, they're like, oh my God, don't you know? And it's like, dude, come on, you know.
Now, we are a heavy metal magazine, okay, and TV show. I was wondering, would you share your most metal moment with us?
Metal moment. Queensryche qualifies?
Definitely.
Yep.
Queensryche qualifies. They were in a local club out in Agoura Hills, California, and they were playing, and a friend of mine worked at the joint, and so I ended up sitting in the front row, and afterwards they had a VIP meet and greet, and there was a guy that had a baseball jersey, you know, Queensryche,
right.
and I'm a baseball jersey guy. So I ended up giving him $300 to take his shirt off and give it to me, so I could have Jeff sign it for me. That's how much of a fan I am. So, you know, it was like a $50 jersey, but I didn't care. I had to have it. It's like, oh my God. So.
What's your favorite album by those?
Oh, Mindcrime.
Yeah.
Eyes of a Stranger. Rocks.
What other metal bands are you into?
I mean, you know, Megadeth, and you know, I mean, there's a couple. I'm not a big metal guy. You know, I mean, like the hair bands in the 80s were like great because they weren't really like heavy metal, but they were fun.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's just, there's too much noise. I'm old. I can't be listening to this shit no more, man.
Speaking of old, why is it that every time I go to do interviews I get pimples? I'm 45 years old. I shouldn't be getting them, am I right?
Well, it's because all the hot women are kissing him and he doesn't know where they've been. You see,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it is.
So these aren't pimples.
No, see, you have to see because the lipstick is still here and it's not mine, okay?
Yeah.
So, you know,
That's what he's saying anyway.
we have to watch this guy.
Yeah. Do you think there's enough fondling at these horror shows?
No.
Would you like to fondle me?
No. But there's a chick out there that looks like that Robin from Batman and Robin, and it's a girl that's wearing the costume. I could fondle her for a while. So
yeah, she came in during our big pussy interview.
Alrighty then. That flowed.
Yeah, didn't it?
That flew
it seemed
right
to work right in there. Okay. You love these shows, I think. Because I've seen you. Like, you come to most of them.
I come to all the chillers.
What's the draw?
Well, I'm from here. I grew up in Bridgewater, New Jersey, and it's only half an hour from home. And it's coming home. I live in California, so I'd only get here 3 or 4 times a year, and this is home to me.